Good afternoon to everyone who have joined this webinar session. So today in this session, we will see the training of Radar Opus software with this new expert system of Master Score module. In this training session, we will see a case-based approach on exploring the basics of Radar Opus. We will see how to find the symptoms easily in the repertories and the materia medica of the Radar Opus software. We will see how we can quickly do the advanced search and narrow down our remedy. We will learn about the fine tuning of the prescribing results with the Master Score expert tool. We will understand the analysis clipboard and the various method of analysis in the Radar Opus software. And we will see a simple way to save and recall our patients. So this is Dr. Anushri from BGen Radar Opus team, and I welcome you again in this session. So let us start the session for today. So what you are currently viewing on your screens is the interface of Radar Opus software. You can see that the screen is divided into two parts. One is the left-hand side section and another is this right-hand side section. On the left-hand side section, you will always see this list and table of contents, and on the right-hand side of your page, you will always see your contents visible. At the uppermost part is this toolbar of Radar Opus, which consists of these different icons. And with the help of all these different icons, you can use all the features and functions in the software. So firstly, we'll discuss about these 5 primary icons. Secondly, we'll see the repertorization part. And in the third part of the session, we will see how to use the Master Score, how we can apply the Master Score module, what are the uses of Master Score, and how you can get to your single characteristic remedy. So firstly, starting with these 5 primary icons of the software. So clicking on this repertories opens this kinds of remedies. These 3 contents are visible under the repertories icon. On whichever content you will click on, you can see the list and table of that particular content being opened. So you can scroll and select amongst your repertories present in the software. So there are about 25 plus repertory books present with the Radar Opus software. And you can either just scroll amongst these 25 repertories, or you can just mention the initials of the repertory, click on it, and on the right hand side, you will see your repertory being opened. So likewise, you can work between all these 25 plus repertories that are present with the Radar Opus software. Amongst these 25 plus repertories, the most exclusively present with the Radar Opus software is this Synthesis Adonis repertory. So the Synthesis Adonis repertory is the successor version of Synthesis Treasure Edition 2009 that consists of about 1.5 lakh rubrics, about 3,500 remedies, and about 1,600 plus author references in it. Synthesis Adonis comprises of COVID-19 rubrics, pediatric rubrics, pathological journals, veterinary rubrics. Mind section have been worsened a lot in the Synthesis Adonis repertory. It consists of many rare remedies that have been confirmed after their clinical verifications. So these were some features about the Synthesis Adonis repertory. Now next to this repertories icon is this references icon, under which you can read the extensive library of Radar. You can see the entire encyclopedia of the Radar Opus software, which comprise of about 1,600 plus books and volumes, comprising different materia medicas, keynotes, comparative materia medicas, therapeutics, provings, journals, other therapies, philosophies, proceedings and conferences, history and biographies, clinical cases, dictionaries, and others. So all these contents are visible under this references icon. On whichever content you will open, you can see the list of that particular content being, or you can just, once you wish to open, click on it, and on the right hand side you will see your reference being open. So you can scroll and work amongst the different references present with the software. Now next to this references is this patient's icon. So this patient's icon is the patient management system of Radar Opus software, through which you can either create a new patient or you can open the list of your old patients. So Radar Opus software comes with the WinChip patient management system. So by clicking on this open list of patients, you can see your old patients. And if you'll click on this create a new patient, then this new patient window opens. And you can create both human and veterinary cases with the software. If you wish to create a human case, select human, select administrative, and this blank case taking format opens in front of you, where mentioning the first name and last name of your patient is mandatory. Rather, all the details are up to you. So you can add the birth details of your patients. You can add these address and contact details if you wish to. So you can make these additions into your patient's administration sheet. Next to this administration's general information, next is this personal information. So under this personal information, you can add the family information like marital status, partner's name, number of children, partner's name. You can add the personal information like profession, language, qualifications, geographic locations, living conditions. So you can mention all these details about your patient, personal information into this. You can mention the details of the blood group, the details of the previous treatment history the person has taken, any person to contact in case of emergency. So all such details can be added into the administration part. Now next to this general personal information is this invoices section, under which you can create the invoices of your patient. So just by clicking on this, you can create your patient's invoice and you can print it also with the help of the software. So you just need to mention the name of the description. You need to mention any group if you are mentioning your patient in the different groups in the software. Next is you can mention the amount, any discount which you are giving, total, exclusive total amount that your patient needs to pay. So this is how you can create your consultations, and you can print it also with the help of the software. Now next to this administration panel is this consultation panel. So with this consultation panel, you can make the entire detailed consultation of your patient. So you can start typing with the help of the letters on your keyboard, and you can mention all the patient's symptom here one by one. You can add further rows for the patient's description, so you can align it respectively. So like this, you can take the complete case. Now you can tag these symptoms as important symptom and family history, past medical history tags. So you can give these taggings to your patient symptoms so that they can be easily distinguished for the further reference. Next, you can also add an attachment of your patient's image, sound, video, PDF, Word file directly into the case. So you can attach any multimedia file directly into the case. So suppose I wish to add any multimedia of image. So just click on the image and your system opens. You can select your image from the system, click on open, and this attachment is created. Now if you click on the attachment, you can view your image. So this is how you can create attachments in your patient's file. Now you can also change the intensity of your patient's symptoms as per your observation. So you can change these intensities. You see these fonts have been changed. Now you can also tag your patient's vaccination, lab test and hospitalization history. So all such past history details can be mentioned. You can choose from here and you can mention the vaccination dates and the doses, any problem that has arrived after that vaccination, evolution of that problem. So you can add all such details into the case. Next is you can mention the details of the prescription directly into the case. So you can choose from the list of the remedies whatever drug you are prescribing to your patient. The potency which you are using for the prescription, the scale you wish to use for the prescription, the administration, the posology of your patient, your laboratory, and any notes if you wish to add. So you can add the notes to your prescription too. With saving, you can save your patient's detailed prescription. Next to the prescription is this pathologies tab where you can mention the pathology of your patient. So from this ICD-10 list of pathologies, you can choose amongst the pathologies. You can choose its trend, its duration, and likewise you can add the details of pathology. Next, you can also evaluate your patient directly with this evaluation icon. So by clicking on this evaluate, you can mention the general and the pathological evaluation of your patient, and at the upcoming follow-ups, you can create further evaluations and see how your patient is improving or not with this evaluation icon. Now by clicking on add a new consultation, you can add further consultation window. So you can mention the follow-ups of your patient under this new consultation window. You can also choose the type of consultation, either it is acute, chronic, or a follow-up. You can choose the general evaluation from here also. So like this, you can add all the details of your patient in this patient management system, and you can take your detailed case with the software. Now next to this patient's icon is this remedies icon. So with this remedies icon, you can go through about 8,500 different homeopathic remedies that are present with the software. You just need to mention the initials of the remedy, click on it, and on the right hand side, you will see your remedy being opened. So the remedy always opens from the 7 different keynotes. You can click on your keynotes and you can quickly refer your drugs from these keynotes. Next to these keynotes is this families tab. So with this families tab, you can see the familial classification of your drugs. You can see the kingdom classification. You can see the miasmatic classification. You can see relationship of your remedies, where you can quickly view the complementary of your drugs from here. You can see the inimicals. You can see similars. So every relationship can be viewed from here. Next, you can click on the multimedia and you can view the multimedia of your drugs. Next to this multimedia are these different browsers. So you can directly browse your drug on these different browsers if you are connected to internet. So you can gain more information about your remedy directly from the browsers. So this is how you learn about your remedy. Now you can also directly search about your remedy in all documents, in in all the repertories, in all the references, or in any specific reference from these different options. You just need to select from where you wish to read about. So suppose I wish to see all the rubrics related to CP Office Analyst. So I'm just selecting the repertories. So I can see all the rubrics related to CP Office Analyst from the different repertory books. And suppose I wish to read about CPR from the different proving. So I'm just selecting proving books. And CP Office Analyst opens from the different proving books. From the left hand side, you can just click on your book. And on the right hand side, your remedy will open from that particular reference. So this is how you read about your variant remedies from this remedies icon. Next to this is this families icon, where you can read about the different homeopathic families. So you just need to mention the initials of the family and you click on your family. On the right hand side, you will see the complete classification of all the family. And next you will see all the subclasses that belong to that family and all the drugs belonging to that family. You just need to click on any family member and that drug opens in a new page. So this is how you read about the various drugs that belong to a particular family from this family's icon. So with this, we come to the end of the 5 primary icons description. We have learned about the 5 primary icons of the Radar Opus software. Now coming to the second part, that is repertorization with the software. So for the repertorization, I am opening Synthesis Adonis repertory. So this is the basic repertory view in the software. Whichever repertory you will open, you can view it like this and you can scroll and go through your repertory. Now next, with this binocular icon, you can see your navigation window being opened, and this navigation window consists of the different chapters of your repertory. So we are viewing all the chapters of Synthesis Adonis repertory. On whichever chapter you will click on, you will see the rubrics of that particular chapter being opened. So you can scroll and see the list of all the rubrics belonging to any chapter. So now let's understand about repertorization with the help of a case. So the first symptom of the patient is mind conscientious about trifles. So I'm clicking on this chapter of mine and I can see all its rubrics being opened. So you can scroll and select amongst your rubrics, or I can either use these letters at the uppermost part, and by clicking on these, I can open my rubrics. Click on go to and the rubric opens. Now the first way of adding is this clipboard icon which says take the current rubric, and the rubric is added in the clipboard. Simply with the backspace key on your keyboard, you can go back to your chapters. Now the second symptom of the patient is appetite being diminished. So I'll just type with the help of the keyboard stomach appetite being diminished and my rubric opens. Now the second way of adding is dragging and dropping your rubrics. You can just drag your rubrics, drop it in the clipboard to add. Next symptom of the patient is perspiration of scalp. So for that I have to go to the chapter of head. I'm clicking on head and just typing perspiration of scalp and click on go to, my rubric opens. The third way of adding is press the plus key on your keyboard and the rubric adds in the clipboard. Next symptom is insufficient stool. So for that I have to go to the chapter of rectum. So I'm just typing rectum, constipation, insufficient stool. And my rubric opens. Just with the plus key, I can add it in the clipboard. So this is how you can use this navigation window to navigate your rubrics in the various chapters and you can add them in the clipboard for further analysis. But suppose if you do not wish to use this navigation window, then you can directly search about your rubrics with this search icon. So this is the versatile search icon of Radar Opus software, through which you can directly do your basic search or do your advanced search. So firstly, we'll discuss about the basic search. So in this basic search, you just need to mention the words and you can search your rubrics from the various repertories, from the various references. So the next symptom of the patient is desire for spices. So I'm just mentioning desire spices. And if I'll search it amongst all the repertories, then I can view all the rubrics related to desire spices. From the left hand side, you can choose your repertory, and on the right hand side, you will see your results. Just select a rubric, drag and drop to add it in the clipboard. So this is how you use your basic search. Next to this basic search is this advanced search feature, where you can do your specific kind of searches. So the next symptom of the patient is jelly-like stools. So I'm just mentioning mucus, stool, jelly-like. So this rubric has been opened from these different repertories. So you can choose your rubrics from here. I'm just selecting the rubric, dragging and dropping to add it in the clipboard. Now suppose I want to do a specific kind of search. So for that, you can use your advanced search feature. So the next symptom I want to do or I want to specify is fear of darkness. So I am just taking fear of darkness. And if I'll search, I can see the rubrics related to fear dark from the different repertories. But now I want to specify it to the remedy of Stramonium and to the family of Solanaceae. So I have mentioned these two particulars, and now if I will be searching it under all the repertories, I can see all the rubrics that consist of fear dark, Stramonium remedy, and the members of Solanaceae family. So such type of specifications can be done with your advanced search feature. So I'm just selecting it, dragging and dropping to add it in the clipboard. Next I want to do is the single remedy rubric search. So you can quickly do the single remedy rubric extraction with this advanced search feature. You just need to mention the name of the remedy here. Click on the drop down to open the remedy extraction options. By default, the degrees are selected. You need to select rubrics containing in the next box exactly one remedy. Okay. And now if I search it among all the repertories, I can see all the single remedy rubrics related to hyoscyamus being opened from the different number of repertories. So this is how you can do your single remedy rubric search. Next, if I want to compare between two and more than two drugs, then I can do that also. You just need to mention the name of your remedies under this remedies section. Select symptoms for each remedy individually, and from here you can now select if you wish to compare them from the repertories, from the references, from the documents, any specific reference. So you can choose among these different options. So I want to read about these three drugs from the different therapeutic books. I'm just selecting therapeutics. So now you see there are three different tabs open, one of arsenic, one of sulfur, and one of phosphorus. So you can just click on your tabs and you can go through your drugs from the different therapeutic. This is the versatile search feature of Radar Opus software, where you get two type of searches. One is the basic search and another is this advanced search feature. So if you click on this basic search, you can see this basic tab being opened, where you just need to mention your words and you can see all your rubrics, or you can read it from the different references. So suppose I want to search about Desire Sweets, then just mention about Desire Sweets as words. And now if I'll search it from all the repertories, I can quickly see all the rubrics related to Desire Sweets from the different repertories. You just need to click on your repertory, and on the right hand side you will see your results being opened. So this is how you can do your basic search. If you want to add any rubric, just select it and drag and drop to add it in the clipboard. Now next is this advanced search feature. So with this advanced search feature, you can do your specific kind of searches. So the next symptom is dreams about falling. So I'm just mentioning dream and falling in the two different tabs. And now if I'll search it among all the repertories, I can see all the rubrics related to dreams falling from the different repertories being opened. Now I want to particularize it to the rubrics that consist of Thuja remedy in it and the members of Solanaceae family. So I am mentioning these two particulars. So we were talking about the advanced search feature. So in this feature, you can do your specific kind of searches. So I'm mentioning dreams falling, and I want to particularly see all the rubrics that consist of Thuja remedy in it. So now I have these particular rubrics about dream falling that consist of Thuja remedy in it. So this is how you can do your particular type of searches with this advanced search feature. Now suppose I wish to see all the single remedy rubrics of Thuja, then just mention your remedy under this remedy section. Click on the drop down to open the remedy extraction options. By default, the degrees are selected. Next, I just need to select rubrics containing in the next box exactly one remedy. Okay. And now if I'll search it among all the repertories, I can see all the single remedy rubrics of Thuja being opened. So likewise, you can do your remedy extractions. Next, if I wish to compare between the drugs, you just need to mention all your drugs here in this remedy section. Select symptoms for each drug individually, and now you can select if you wish to read it from all documents or the repertories, any specific repertory, any specific reference, or from all the references. So I want to read all these three from the different therapeutic books. So I'm just selecting therapeutics, and these three different tabs of three different drugs opens from the different therapeutic books. You just need to click on your book and your remedy opens from that particular book. So this is how you can do your remedy comparison. Next, if you wish to read about any particular pathology, then you can mention about that pathology under this cases, chapters, and pathology window. You just need to select the pathology. And now if I'll search it among all the references, so I can read about the clinical condition, its causes, their variant therapeutic measures. You can see the therapeutics, and you can also see the clinical cases related to that pathology. So this is how you can use the advanced search feature. If I click on this clipboard, it opens the repertorization sheet. So in this repertorization sheet, this 1, 2, 3, 4 are just the serial number of the drugs. This 9, 8, 8 determine the rubrics covered by the drug. This 15, 17, 17, 16 determine the marks gained by the drug. If you'll just double click on your remedy, it will open in a new page. So you can confirm your remedies from your Materia Medicas just by double clicking on your remedies from your analysis window. Clicking back on the clipboard, you can go back to your clipboard. You can change your rubric's intensity according to your observations. You can change your rubric's qualifications as per your choice. You can cut, copy, paste, or delete any rubric if you wish to. Next, you can change the display settings as per your choices. So you can change these settings. Next, you can change the various analysis strategies as per your prescription styles. So suppose I want to see it according to sum of degrees. I want to see the sum of symptoms and degrees. So you can change these analysis strategies. Now, under this analysis strategies option comes this master score analysis. So this master score analysis is an add-on in the Radar Opus software, and it is an expert tool which helps you to fine-tune your prescribing results. So let's see some short view about the master score analysis. So this master score is the ultimate tool to fine-tune your prescribing results using the Radar Opus software, and it is more useful for the chronic cases that need a deeper study because it gives meaningful insights at a single glance, saving time and also preventing the potentially significant omission of the candidate remedies. So it is an expert tool that comes with Radar Opus software as an add-on. The key points to this master score expert tool is that each remedy is evaluated according to the author's references. So the more classical the author is, the more scoring that particular remedy gets. And the more a remedy is referenced, the more point it earns. So it refers to the number of references also and about the classical authenticity of authors also. This master score module also takes into account the intensity of the symptoms, and the calculation will show the remedies sorted according to the value that is achieved by each remedy. And we need at least 5 symptoms for this expert system to work. So Dr. Farooq Master says that this module has the potential to bring a new level of homeopathic practice and elevate the status of homeopathy around the world. Now, it also filters out the cloned remedies, the remedies that have not undergone the appropriate pathogenesis. That remedies are filtered out by the master score module. It clarifies the remedy selection. So it drill down and narrow down your repertorization to the correct remedy. And now you can also ask these Materia Medica questions and confirm your drug. So it evaluates the rubrics according to their importance, and whenever you underline, it brings up different remedies. So the remedies that have been at the 9th and 10th positions can come to the 1st and 2nd position after applying this master score module. So it prevents the omission of that potential remedies that may have been looked out from us during our prescriptions. Dr. Farooq says if I use it successfully also when teaching, because it shows me the remedy I prescribed amongst the first results. So it is easy to spot because it has the marked symptoms of the case, the characteristic symptoms, and so on. The main features of this expert system is that it is based on groundbreaking research in homeopathic prescribing. It helps you to ask Materia Medica questions to the patients. It uses the synthesis repertory, which is updated. It is based on the simple, intuitive, graphical user interface of Radar Opus. It is available in all 9 synthesis language, and you can also export that analysis. You can print it and save the analysis. So this was in short overview about the master score system. Now let's see how we can use this system in our practical knowledge. Under this strategies icon, you can choose this master score analysis strategy option. And when I click on this option, the software will ask that it will add the intensities of the most prominent symptoms. If I click OK, and now you see only the scoring is present and the sum of degrees and sum of symptoms is vanished. And you see the first drug of choice that comes is Pulsatilla. So this is how master score module works. Now you get every remedy as a single score. So you can now clearly visualize which drug comes as the priority for your prescription. So it helps you to signify your remedies. You can again change this master score module. You can shift it back to the normal analysis by clicking on this sum of symptoms. So you see under this sum of symptoms, the first drug of choice was China, and there was pulse on this 7th number. And when I applied this master score, pulse is the first drug of choice and sulfur is the second drug of choice. Lycopodium has also gone down to the 10th degree. So this is how you can use this score to prevent the omission of your more candidate, more characteristic remedies. Now you can also limit the analysis as per the different families with this families icon. You can choose among these families whichever family you wish to reflect in your repertorization sheet. So if I wish to see on the only the plant drugs, so just click on this plant family and your repertorization will be filtered out to the plant drugs. You can remove this limitation. Now you can also use these maps for the further filtration of your repertorization sheet. You can see these maps as per their names that they are based on the schemas of the doctors on the basis of classes, kingdoms, groups, themes, and different theories. So you can choose them as your filters. Suppose I open this Will Taylor's Kingdom and I apply this imponderables. So only the imponderables will be there in the sheet. You can delete them also. Now you can also limit the analysis as per the different repertory views. So you can directly convert your analysis as per Kent's repertory. You can view it as per Boger-Bonninghausen. So you can directly convert your analysis as per the different repertories. For saving the patient, right click on the clipboard, go to Save Analysis and this Save Current Analysis window opens. If you're creating a follow-up, you can select it and save it under an existing patient. And if you're creating a new patient, you have to save it amongst the Save Current Analysis to a new patient window. By mentioning the first name and last name of your patient is mandatory. Click on Save and your patient gets saved. For recalling your patient, go to this patient's icon and you can see all your old patients list here. If you'll just click on your old patient, software will ask you, do you wish to recall the last analysis? Do you wish to see the last analysis of your patient? If you'll click yes, then the last analysis of your patient will open in a different tab. So you can either click on that tab or you can either click on this analysis icon to view your patient's last analysis. So this is how you can recall your patient. With the maps, you can go through the maps. You can visualize them as illustrations or you can read them as your guides or books. With back and forward, you can move back and forward. With history, you can visualize the history. With shop, you can update, upgrade. With zoom in, zoom out, you can change the font sizes. With print, you can print your analysis, prescription, and invoices. And with the screenshot, you can take the screenshot of the current case. So these were all the features and functions of the software and the master score expert system. So that was all about the today's training session of Radar Opus software. Thank you, doctors. Thank you for joining this session. I wish that this session was useful for you.